How immigration is changing British cities. Step into any British city today and you'll feel it. An unmistakable rhythm of change. It's in the aroma of global street food, the sound of different languages blending into a city's heartbeat, and the cultural festivals lighting up public squares. This isn't just about diversity, it's about transformation. Immigration is reshaping British cities from the ground up. It's changing how we live, work, and connect. And while it brings challenges, it also unlocks incredible potential. In this video, we explore how immigration is changing British cities, not through opinion, but through fact, experience, and the undeniable stories unfolding in real time. A new urban identity, the rise of multicultural cities. One of the most visible changes in British cities is the growing cultural diversity. According to the 2021 UK Census, around 14.4% of the population in England and Wales was born outside the UK. In London, that figure is over 40%, making it one of the most diverse cities in the world. London is home to more than 300 languages, per the Office for National Statistics, ONS, and its borough of Brent is often cited as one of the most ethnically diverse local authorities in the UK. Leicester was officially recognised as the UK's first plural city in 2011, meaning no ethnic group holds an overall majority. And in Manchester, neighbourhoods like Longsight, Rusholme and Cheetham Hill reflect a melting pot of Caribbean, South Asian, Middle Eastern and Eastern European communities. This cultural vibrancy doesn't dilute Britishness, it expands it, enriching urban identity with new traditions, celebrations and ideas. The economic contribution of immigrants. According to the Migration Observatory at the University of Oxford, migrants make up approximately 17% of the UK workforce, but this figure rises significantly in cities. In London, foreign-born workers comprise nearly 37% of the workforce. In sectors such as health and social care, the contribution is striking. NHS Digital reports that 16.5% of all NHS staff in England are non-British nationals, with large numbers coming from India, the Philippines, and various African countries. In urban NHS trusts, especially in Birmingham, London and Manchester, this percentage can rise to over 40% for some roles, particularly in nursing and medical support. In adult social care, 61% of London's care workers are foreign-born, Skills for Care 2022. These roles are critical to the well-being of ageing urban populations and are often difficult to fill without migration. Beyond employment, migrants also increase the labour market participation rate, according to the ONS, meaning they are more likely to be working or actively seeking work than the general UK population. Entrepreneurship, building the cities of tomorrow. Research by the Centre for Entrepreneurs revealed that migrant-founded companies account for nearly 1 in 7 UK businesses. Immigrants are twice as likely to start a business compared to UK-born residents, driven by both necessity and opportunity. Cities benefit the most from this entrepreneurial spirit. In London, immigrant-owned businesses are a major contributor to the retail, transport, and hospitality sectors. In Birmingham, immigrant entrepreneurs have transformed areas like Soho Road and Small Heath into thriving business hubs. And in Glasgow, small shops, restaurants, and service-based businesses owned by immigrants now occupy high streets that were previously struggling with vacancies. These businesses not only support families, they boost local economies and create jobs, often hiring from within the community. Education. In urban schools, diversity is the norm. The Department for Education reported that in 2023, over 1 in 5 school pupils in England had English as an additional language. In Newham, Tower Hamlets, and Brent, this figure exceeds 70%. Academic outcomes for many migrant children are promising. A 2020 study from the Education Policy Institute found that second-generation immigrant pupils in London tend to outperform the national GCSE average, particularly students of Bangladeshi, Indian and Nigerian backgrounds. These students are often highly motivated, supported by families that place strong value on education. As a result, urban schools are not just places of learning, they're incubators for the UK's future scientists, doctors, engineers and creatives. Housing and community transformation. Urban immigration naturally increases demand for housing, especially in popular settlement areas like London, Leeds and Manchester. The Migration Observatory acknowledges that while immigration adds to population pressure, its overall impact on house prices is modest but variable, depending on the area and local infrastructure. However, in post-industrial cities like Glasgow, Liverpool and Hull, immigrants have played a vital role in revitalising abandoned housing stock and preventing depopulation. According to Glasgow City Council, the city welcomed thousands of asylum seekers and immigrants who helped reoccupy vacant properties, increase school enrolment, and keep local services viable. In Peterborough, Eastern European communities revitalised entire streets that had fallen into neglect. The same pattern has emerged in parts of Bradford and Bristol. Public services adapting to new realities. With demographic changes come the need for service adaptations. Urban NHS trusts, councils and schools have expanded services to meet the needs of diverse communities. The NHS Race and Health Observatory reports that urban hospitals are hiring more multilingual staff and offering cultural awareness training. Many GPs now provide interpreters and culturally sensitive services tailored to different dietary, religious, or familial expectations. Councils in Manchester, Bristol and Leeds offer English language classes, integration programs and translation services. Libraries have become community centres, hosting legal advice clinics, job fairs and support groups for new arrivals. This investment benefits everyone by making services more inclusive and adaptable. Cultural impact. A richer urban experience. Immigration has transformed urban culture in the UK in countless ways. Food is one of the most obvious. According to the British Takeaway campaign, cuisines like Indian, Chinese, Turkish and Caribbean have become deeply embedded in British life. Chicken tikka masala, once dubbed Britain's national dish, is just the start. In cities like Leeds, Nottingham and Cardiff, immigrant communities bring not only their flavours but also their festivals, music, fashion and film. The Notting Hill Carnival attracts over 2 million visitors each year, making it the second largest street festival in the world. Immigrants are also prominent in British arts and culture. Writers like Zadie Smith and artists like Yinka Shonibare have reshaped the narrative of British identity. British-born children of immigrants now dominate award-winning music, television and sports. This isn't just about diversity for diversity's sake. It's about a Britain that looks like its future. Reversing decline and breathing new life into cities. Immigration has helped reverse population and economic decline in cities that were once struggling. In Hull, the population was projected to decline by 7% in the early 2000s. But EU migration, particularly from Poland and Latvia, helped stabilise the population, leading to increased demand for housing, schools and public services. In Glasgow, asylum seekers were welcomed as part of a Home Office dispersal programme in the early 2000s. Today, Glasgow is home to over 90 nationalities, and the city has seen an increase in new businesses, youth participation, and community regeneration projects. According to a 2020 report by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation, immigration in such cities has contributed to slower than expected economic decline and, in some cases, modest growth in local GDP. A look ahead, shaping the cities of the future. With the UK's population ageing rapidly, ON's projections estimate that by 2040, 1 in 4 people will be over 65. The need for a younger, dynamic, and productive workforce is growing. Immigrants are already helping to close this gap in many urban centres. Moreover, universities in cities like Sheffield, Edinburgh, and Bristol are attracting international students, many of whom remain and contribute to local economies. According to Universities UK International, international students contribute £42 billion annually to the UK economy, much of it concentrated in urban areas. The future of Britain's cities will be built on the foundation of this global, diverse, and collaborative energy. How immigration is changing British cities is not just a demographic shift, it's a story of renewal. From hospitals to high streets, immigrants are helping cities grow, adapt, and thrive. The journey isn't always easy, but the impact is profound. A stronger, more vibrant urban Britain is already being shaped, quietly, every day. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.